Listen, we are here, deadline day special. We are going to be ranking every single transfer this summer. But not like the Tom Heatons of this world, because let's be honest, no one cares about it. But Ty, how are you doing?
I'm blessed, man. Deadline day is exciting. Apart from the team we support are not getting anyone in, we're going to still see McFred this summer. But you know what? This one's going to be tasty because there's a couple little gems you've got in there that we're going to have to debate. And I think we might disagree today on some,
Listen, it's fine with me. Someone said,
who's the worst owner? How are you? You blessed, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. Someone said, who's the worst owner? Yeah, we'll get onto that team because I know who I'm going to choose here. But anyway, Let's get started straight away. First signing, Nuno Tavares.
For me, I think it's an average signing. Yeah. Big up everyone in the comments as well, by the way. Make sure you smash in like Statman's channel. Average signing, I'm just going to say because we haven't seen enough of him. Obviously, he was highly touted at Benfica. Left back. They've got Kieran Tierney, who I'll be honest, like, you can't put it as a good signing if you're not going to be outplaying the other left back. A good signing is someone that comes in and starts games. Tavares ain't going to come in and start over Kieran Tierney. So for me, that's more of a squad depth signing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that as well. So yeah, I probably agree with it. Average signing, nothing special. Lokonga. Hey, because I can't
wait. How should we do this? Should we rotate so we don't? Should we rotate it so you start, I start, you start, I start?
Yeah, fine. We'll do that. Yeah, because I can't lie. You see, Lokonga. I'm surprised how good he's looked so far for Arsenal. So I'm gonna say good signing, but this guy has the potential to be a very, very good player.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? I liked what I've seen from him. He looks proper, like composed on the ball. He can drive with it as well. How he's young, isn't it? Under 20.
Yeah. I think he's already in the Belgium squad as well, apparently.
For this I think he's got potential, man. Like, he doesn't give me Diaby vibes, but one of them players, if he stays 21, okay, there you go. So if he stays fit, for me, he's going to be one of them that can give me that Diaby vibe. Like, he can travel with the ball, he's strong, and he's only going to get better. But I was surprised that he started the first couple of games and they didn't play against Man City. Because I thought, they looked a bit light in midfield, actually. They got overrun.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. So we're saying good signing, yeah?
Yeah. Good signing. Definitely potential there, man.
This one should be interesting. Ben White. Because I think with the signings here, let's take the price into account as well, innit? And the player.
Yeah.
What would you say about Ben White?
Do you know what, man? Because I was looking at his aerial duels, yeah, and he's not great in the air. And like, if you got, like you said, price tag and break it down into what the team needs, yeah, they need someone that can win balls in the air. Look at Chambers the other day, Gundogan out jumping them. Like, they're just poor at the aerially anyway. And then Ben White to come in there, does he give me that wow, like we're Martial or Cavani or Ronaldo up against Ben White vibes? No. Like, I just think it's any other defender. So I'm stuck in between average and good because for the price and where he's come from, like, I don't necessarily think it's a good signing. They could have invested money elsewhere.
You know what I think it is, yeah? I think, say with Ben White and you get like you have Ben White and you have a commanding centre back next to him, then I'm like, you know what? It kind of does make sense, innit?
Yeah.
But when you have like Gabriel, Pablo Mari and them lot, I think that just brings him down massively.
Bro, Kolasinac started on the weekend. From the death, the guy who was in Germany, he come back and like, I'm sorry, man. Do you know what? I'm going to go average. People might get onto me. I think Ben White's an average signing stat,
You know what I say? I think he's a good player, but overpriced. So I think average is like the fair mix kind of.
Yeah. I don't know what people think in the comments. I see a few saying average, people saying some saying good. I think Gabriel's their best centre-back, personally.
I think they're all shocking. Next player, Odegaard. I'll go first here.
Yeah.
I don't think Odegaard impressed massively last year in the Premier League in my eyes. I think when you had there was James Maddison available, I would have gone for James Maddison. I don't think Odegaard's all that.
I agree. Like, proper, like, your number 10 is in there to make a difference, to win you games, get goals, get assists. At Real Sociedad, probably the shackles are off him a bit because they're not expected to be challenging sort of the Atletico, which is Barcelona's. But when you're at Arsenal, no matter if you're 8th or 15th in the league, they want to be winning games. Their fans demand that they want to be back in the top 4. I think, to me, he's a safe player. I think Smith Rowe is better than Odegaard, I actually
I
think that.
100% agree with that.
Yeah,
And,
like
and
I
I
think
think,
Smith Rowe gets on the ball and actually just runs at man. Like Odegaard's tidy. That's it, tidy.
Smith Rowe is also tidy as well,
But
which is a mad thing.
don't you think he has more like aura to like when he gets the ball? He like remember when they beat Chelsea away last year 1-0? He was the guy that was like making things happen, committing players. Do you get what I mean? I don't think Odegaard's gonna do that. Like he played in a 5-4-1 midfield away at City, and let's be honest, he was non-existent. I think it's another average signing. I think this epitomizes Arsenal. I agree with you, Statman. If you're Arsenal and you want to make game changes, then you go for Maddison, who's guaranteeing you Premier League proven.
Yeah, people are saying average in the chat as well, which I think is
Yeah,
only fair. But let's be
think it's
honest,
average.
Arsenal have had a shocking window.
And they spent the most.
Don't know how.
Hey, Arsenal fans in the comments, please let me know what you think of your window, man.
I swear to God, this spammer needs a life as well, in the chat.
I know. You can ban him, you can lock it. You can lock him.
No, the mods are doing that.
Oh, you got mods.
But there's just so many. And the thing is, because of the guy spamming, my comments are frozen on my screen, innit?
Okay.
So I'm reading them off my phone right now until I jump back out and come back in, which I just do in a second, innit?
Yeah, it's annoying, man. Come on, just enjoy the show, people, man.
Let's finish Arsenal first. Ramsdale.
I can't. Do you know when you go through these names? Yeah, they've had a shocking window. Arteta, they like if Norwich and Burnley do them after the international break, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh my God, I feel sorry for Arsenal.
Okay, right, Statman. Let me ask you: does Ramsdale start?
No.
Average signing then, if not below par, because like I said to you, good signings come in. Nice. I think below par because come on, Ramsdale relegated to Sheffield United. If I'm being honest, I don't think he's that great anyway. Distribution's all right, shot stopping's okay. 30 million,
He's worth more than Bernard Leno.
And how much did Chelsea get? Chelsea got a Champions League winning goalkeeper in Mendy for 27 million or something like that. Look at the value, man. Nah, I think honestly, below par signing. I see you got top 3 worst signings. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that one.
You know what I think we should do with the top 3 worst signings and top 3 best signings? We'll leave them to the end, innit? But let's put Ramsdale in below par signing, and then we'll sort it out from that list.
Yeah. Do that. For me, I'm gonna go below par with Ramsdale because again, you don't even start, and that's 30 million. What?
And the thing is, I don't even think he's a brilliant player. Like this guy had one of the worst save percentages last year in the league. He's nothing special. Especially that first half of the season, he was shocking. Obviously, in the second half, he kind of did get better, but he's still nothing special.
Nah, nothing special at all. Wow, what about? Do you know what? That's a horrible window for Arsenal.
Facts. Next player, Leon Bailey.
Ooh. Okay, I'll start. I think this is a good signing. I think he gives them something different to what they have. You obviously got Bertrand Traore. I know he's left-footed as well. You've got El Ghazi. But I feel like with Bailey, he's played at Leverkusen. He was tipped to be one of the bright sparks of Europe, and I'm sure you know that as well. He's kind of hit a bit of a plateau because he gets a lot of muscular injuries already. Look, for Aston Villa, he came on against Watford away, then he's got injured again. If he can keep himself fit, I think he's one of them players that can give them that dynamic sort of stretch and attack. So I think it's a good sign, and I don't even know how much they paid for him. Do you know?
I swear it was around 30 million, wasn't it? Or maybe less than that.
Yeah. I thought maybe about 25, I'd say. Yeah, and he's 24, I think, about anyway. I think that's a good signing, man. I just hope that he can stay fit and give Villa what they want because I think, what's his name? Their manager, Dean Smith, said that with Grealish going, they signed Buendia and Leon Bailey to give them something of what Grealish offers in 2 players, if that makes sense. So yeah, man, I think that's a good signing personally.
Let me put slow mode on because I remember Flawless told me how to do it, and these spammers are very annoying. I think slow mode should be on right now.
Okay, sick.
So what are we saying? Good signing, yeah, Leon Bailey.
Yeah, man, I think that's a good sign. Do you agree though? You don't have to. If you disagree with me, then
the only reason I'll say good, yeah, because I still think, do Aston Villa really have a left-hand sided player? Leon Bailey's probably better off the right.
They play El Ghazi and he cuts in on the right foot, innit? But he's better than El Ghazi.
Like, if we're looking at the next player on the list here, Buendia, I think Buendia is on the cusp of being a great signing in my eyes. You know what I'll say? I think Buendia is a great signing, but the price is a bit too much. I think it was around 38 million, wasn't it?
30, bang on, I think.
I don't know, man, because they could have got him for like 20 million the summer before as well when they got relegated.
But the thing is, though, it's because Norwich come up, so they're entitled. You got like, 'cause I like how you're doing it. We're obviously putting it towards the club and who they've got them from and everything. We've got to look at the overall package. If Norwich didn't come up, 20 million looks right. But when you're coming into the Premier League, you've got that financial package now. You're able to then say to clubs, okay, 30 million, because it's not what we think he's worth. It's what Norwich think he's worth. Same with Grealish. I'll be honest, I don't think Grealish is 100 million. I know as much as people love him, I think 80 million was fair. Do you know what I mean? 75 million was fair. But because Villa see him as their main asset, they can say, do you know what? 100 million, who's going to pay? So I think that's a great signing just because he operates from either side and he's a number 10. And then look at his goal the other day. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That shows.
Not only, like, the thing is with Buendia, you know, the season that he was in the Prem, I think he was top 3 for chances created as well.
Yeah, he was.
This guy is a brilliant player. I think he got 1 goal, 7 assists that season in the league, and obviously it doesn't help having like someone like Timo Pukki up top.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to think about it like that in regards to who's going to be on the end of the chances. Obviously, you got Danny Ings now, who I think will finish chances. Ollie Watkins, I like what he did last year, but he's one of them ones that's a bit like Jermaine Defoe. He scores 1 in 3, whereas Danny Ings just needs 1 chance, a bit more like a sharpshooter. I think
you know what? Danny Ings in the first 3 games, 2 games, he had 3 shots and scored 2 goals.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. He's a sharpshooter. He just all you need to do is give him 1 chance, 1 goal. I think. Do you know what? Because Bendia, we got to judge it right now. We haven't got the whole season to judge it on. I'm gonna go Bendia, great signing. If I'm going Bailey, good signing, because I think Bendia will stay fit and he'll give them more of that guile and he'll impact games more over the stretch. Just like.
So you're saying great signing, yeah?
For Villa, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm going to jump back out and come back in here. Just talk for a second.
Yeah, cool. I'll wait for you.
My comments are frozen.
Bless. Make sure you smashing the like and subscribe button, people. Statman's channel. Big up Rants in the comments as well. Love that. Getting a lot of love. And yeah, by the way, I'm a Martial fan too, Rants, man. So keep that energy. But yeah, smash the like and subs, and Statman is back.
Listen, I'm back. The spam is making my comments freeze, man. It's very annoying. But yeah, what do you think of Ashley Young? Yeah. What do you think of Ashley Young?
Average. His age. Do you know what? Like, people might say it's a good signing, but like with him, what you're getting is a 7 out of 10 player every week for me. And I feel like where Villa were last season, they want to naturally, as a coach, you want to improve where you finish. So you finish obviously near the top half, innit? And I think Ashley Young is one of them players that's great for the squad. As we saw at Manchester United, can cover at right back, cover at left back, play on the wing sometimes. But all he's going to do is do the James Milner job now. He's going to drop the 7 out of 10s every week. So average in terms of what he brings to Aston Villa, but then off the pitch with the experience, I think it's very good because obviously Matt Target there and so forth. But if I'm classing, some Leon Bailey's a good signing, I can't sit here and say Ashley Young is another good signing. I just think it's average, man. He was available, so they got him. He's free.
See, I think it's a tough one, because I think, did they not lose El Mohammadi this summer as well?
Yeah.
So they needed that fullback cover. They got him, and he can play a couple different positions.
But what? So
for free transfer?
Does that make him good though? Does that make him good because he can play a couple positions?
No, but I think he's a good signing for what he brings, kind of thing. Experience, can play a variety of positions for the price. I don't think you can really complain with that kind of thing.
Okay, so if he had gone to Tottenham, would you say good signing, or are you saying this just because it's Aston Villa?
For Aston Villa,
I get what you're saying. I get the ideology. I think average. I don't know. This might be one where the comments might have to decide.
Like I've seen people say average, some people say good. So I think it's a tough one.
That is a very tough one. Comments, man. Let us know. Ashley Young, good signing, average signing. I'm going average. Baines is going good. This is why we leave it to the comments in the hood.
Fine. People say more averages. Yeah, we'll go with average then.
Yeah. We'll have to. I knew there'll be a few techie ones in there for me and you, man.
This is probably one of the easiest ones. Danny Ings.
Ooh, I'll let you go.
Danny Ings, great signing. Unbelievable signing. This Guy guarantees you goals. I think still he's one of the best finishers in the league, comfortably. I think when we're talking about actual finishers, he's up there with the Harry Kanes of my eyes. Harry Kane's
Wow.
Mason
You know what,
Greenwood's
actually?
in terms of natural finishing.
I agree. One chance, one goal. I think, like I said, I'm gonna start calling him sharpshooter now. I think Danny Ings is a great signing. And I think what even for me impressed me the most about Villa, and the whole transfer window, that was the best signing of the transfer window in terms of media knowledge. Because let's not get it twisted. I think me and you done a show the day he signed, and it was just like Aston Villa tweeted.
Came out of nowhere.
It just like Aston Villa complete Danny Ings signing. Everyone was like, I was like, what? Like, no leaks, no nothing, just strictly down to business. And I think that makes the signing even better. I think it's a great signing. Guarantees them, 20 goals, one chance, one goal. And I think I'm intrigued to see him and Watkins play together, because you've got a partnership there that one's a sharpshooter and you've got the other one which is a workhorse, and he's not selfish. Ollie Watkins loves, helping the team. He tracks back, and that's going to allow Ings to, stay central and focus on what he does best. And I think, he could touch 16 league goals plus this season if he stays fit.
I'll be honest, I still doubt if they're going to play the two up top with Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins. I think Ollie Watkins under
Might play on the left,
Dean Smith played out wide, really.
Yeah.
Or can play out wide, so I think we'll see him in that role.
Yeah, I'll have to go great signing as well. A random one, I know, not before we go on. Even though it's a great signing, would you have taken Danny Ings at Man United? Just random, just asking the question.
No, because we got Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, okay. If we didn't get Ronaldo, would you have taken Danny Ings? Because you see them pundits there and all them lot on TalkSport giving it the Danny Ings Man United talk. I'm just intrigued to see if you would have taken him at 25 million.
25 million, I think you kind of have to, isn't it? He guarantees you a minimum 15 goals.
Swear down, you would have taken him, yeah. Is it the comments? To be fair, they're interested. The comments are saying yes, some saying no. I just think if you've got Martial and Cavani, Ings, United, interesting, man. It's a tough one. I just don't think Ings starting away at Real Madrid or Bayern Munich in a Champions League quarterfinal cuts it for me. And even,
but you don't think that's just because he's English and he don't have that little bit of sauce about him, kind of thing?
Yeah, like his name in Ings.
Yeah. If that was his name, everyone would have been like, yeah.
Hey, I don't know, man. Danny Ings. It's mad. Hey, like, this is Man United. I don't know, man. Danny, I don't know. I don't think I could have done it.
Hey, John,
I think I would have been ranting. I would have been ranting.
John, we're leaving the bottom, like the worst three signings and the top three signings till the end. But yeah, Axel Tuanzebe now.
Is he good? It's a good signing if he's gonna play. He started centre back for them on the weekend, which was good to see. Tyrone Mings, obviously, I think he's got a cracked rib or something at the moment. He's had a loan there before. He knows the club. I think it's a good signing if he plays. If he's just going to sit there to rot, then it's an average signing. So it really depends on game time for me, because I think this could be the year now that United have obviously given him a new deal. But how many deals and how many players can we just rely on and start keeping in our piggy bank? At the end of the day, the piggy bank's going to get full. And I think we need to just let him go at the end of this season. So for Villa, I'll say a good signing if he's going to play. But I don't think he is going to. So I'm going to say average signing as well. I agree with the people in the comments. I just don't think he's going to get enough game time to warrant to be a good signing.
People are saying below par. The only reason I say average, because he can play a couple positions. Obviously, for a club of Villa side, you probably do need a squad player. But I think for the loan for Axel, shocking loan. He don't start over Mings and Konza. He don't start a right back over Matty Cash.
Would you have gone, because if you think about it, before he went to Aston Villa, he was linked to Newcastle quite a lot. Do you think that would have been a better loan for him in terms of game time, especially because Newcastle played back
Steve
five?
Bruce as well. Under Steve Bruce,
who was the manager? Who was the manager at Villa, innit?
Yeah.
Do you think he should have gone there?
Yeah, 100%. You're more likely to start for Newcastle than Aston Villa right now. Yeah, and I think in the back three, he would look a lot better.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. Hassim Aouar, by the way, staying at Lyon. He's not going to Real Madrid or Arsenal.
Yeah, I can't lie. He didn't have a good year last year, so I didn't really care where he went.
Let me just show you this one. Sorry, just breaking now. Burnley have been offered the chance to sign Juventus midfielder Weston McKennie.
Nah.
I'm telling you now.
Listen, we're going to get onto Burnley, with their signing, Nah, you better stay away. Hey, next player, Christopher Agile or something. from Brentford.
Good signing.
Good signing. I'll be honest, I don't know much about him. I think they signed him from Celtic, I think it was.
Yeah, best centre back at Celtic. I'll be honest with you. They play a back five. He could play right back and centre back. He's predominantly more of a centre back, but he just gives him that aerial threat. And he's solid, isn't it? He's one of them guys who'll give you 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 for Brentford, man. Everyone's saying who, but yeah, honestly, watch out for me. He's one of them ones that might be dangerous for your fantasy football team from set pieces. Still.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know much about him, so I just agree with whatever you said.
He's solid. He's solid for them for that level.
Cornet. Or whatever, Cornet, however you say his name.
Yeah. Cool. Do you know what I call him? He's a younger Set Maximum, man. Look at him, he wants the hair. He's pointing at the wrong badge. Everything's fine.
You know what? Just because he's pointing at the wrong badge, yeah, he has to go in below par for me. How would you do that? You know how stupid you have to be to point to the wrong side?
Listen, he definitely. I don't want to obviously get your ting banned, but he definitely smoked something before he came into that picture. Oh my days. I don't know. You know what? I think, come on, this is Burnley though. You got Charlie Taylor, and then this is Leon to Burnley. The guy's got experience in Europe, multiple positions, left wing, left back. Obviously, you got Dwight McNeil. I think that might be an all right signing for them. I don't think it's below par. I think you've got someone who's played in European competitions going to Burnley. So as much as people gun it, I want to say good signing for them, you know. Yeah. Shit move. Do you know what? That's a good comment. Poor move for him. Good signing for Burnley. That's the perfect. Big up Ahmed on that one. That's the perfect way of describing it, you know.
Fine. We'll put him in good.
Yeah.
Next one. I think this is comfortable for every single person. Romelu Lukaku, great signing. You can't debate it. That was Chelsea's missing link, really, innit?
Tell me though, you saw what he did on the weekend. He gave us the memories of skilling himself up. You saw that, innit?
Yeah, but the thing I say about Lukaku here, like we know that's Lukaku though. Like he's gonna have those moments, but he's also gonna score goals.
Yeah. It's true. I think he could be top scorer in the league. I think if he stays fit, 38 games, he's guaranteed to play, and he's gonna get good chances. I think the thing is about him and Manchester United is that we used him incorrectly. Like he's not a bad player, innit? When you look at Lukaku, you want to get him. What he was the king at Everton, was cutting in from the right hand side and shooting, or it was getting him running in behind. People think that like he's a back to goal striker. It was so annoying to me that Manchester United, he's got a 20p foot like Ransom Bant says, but that's what I didn't like about Man United. We turned him into a back to goal striker where we're trying to link off play, basically using his weaknesses into a game for 90 minutes. We needed to get him running in behind, outmuscling defenders or cutting in from the channels. So I think if Chelsea can use him right, like they did against Liverpool, getting him running at the defense, picking the right passes on the counter-attack, I think he's got 20 plus in him in the league. I think that's a great signing, because that's exactly what they needed last year, which Timo, the perfect way I look at it, right, Bains, is the goal he scored against Arsenal in his debut, getting the ball, spinning out wide, getting past Pablo Mari to get the guts to get the goal. Timo Werner doesn't do that. And that's what gets you 20 goals, and that's what gets you 10 goals. That energy and the hunger to get past your man and get them goals, innit?
I'll be honest here, we're probably both going to agree that he's top 3 signings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just put him in it, because I think he's just comfortable. There's no debate about this.
Yeah. Do you think he gets... The interesting one is obviously, do you think he's top scorer this year?
No, because Cristiano Ronaldo's going to be top scorer.
Oh my days. No, he's Baines. He's not going to... Baines, I guarantee you, Ronaldo does not finish in the top 3 top strikers in the league.
Why not?
He doesn't. Ronaldo does not finish in the top 3 strikers in the league.
He don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
Listen, what can I say? He's too good. Best player in the Premier League.
Listen, right, I need to break it down, John. I'm going to break your heart. I'm so sorry. Ronaldo is not the player when he left us in 2008.
Listen, he is not fine, but he's still the best player in the Premier League.
Listen, he's the best player in the Premier League. Probably, he's 36. I don't know if he's the best player in the Premier League. I'm telling you now, he's not finishing the top 3 players of goal scorers in the league. Like, he's not going to play every game. We're going to have to manage his minutes like Juventus did. And let's be honest, like with Ronaldo, he doesn't run the channels. He's just going to be there in the centre box to score goals. If we get him the ball, then he might score a little goals. We saw against Wolves. We don't even get our team the ball. We saw against Southampton. Doesn't matter if it's Martial. Doesn't matter if it's Greenwood. Doesn't matter if Cavani. We don't get our forwards the ball. So what's Ronaldo going to do? Because let's be honest, Cavani runs more than him. Martial will run more than him. Greenwood will run more than him. So they got to create chances for themselves. Ronaldo's going to be standing there trying to operate and trying to get chances that he ain't gonna get. And let's be real, he ain't starting 38 games this season. We're gonna have to manage him. I'm not gonna burst your bubble, but he's not gonna be the guy from 10 years ago.
Listen. We'll get on to Ronaldo, innit? Because I got my energy. Because I know all the comments will be after me.
Hey, I love it for them.
Because listen, I'll fight every single person in the comments.
Ronaldo, remember this, people. Ronaldo not in the top 3 goal scorers this year. Max 17 goals in the league. Max. So you're hurt.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Don't disrespect Cristiano Ronaldo on my channel. Yeah,
look, they know. Look, they know. Look at the comments. They know.
Nah. We'll get on to Ronaldo.
Yeah, we'll get on to him.
Let's talk about. I can't even say his name. That Olis guy.
Michael Elise. Yeah. Good signing. Honestly, I've watched him a few times at Reading, where he was last year. He's got that. What do I want to say? He's got that Frenchness about him. I like French players. You know, they got that French. Big up Dan. They got that Frenchness about him. He's gonna bring that guile and everything to Crystal Palace. You know, like Wilfried Zaha and Eze come last year? Same category. I don't need to say too much. Just watch him when he gets fit after his injury. He's going to be nice, man. He's flary.
I think he got 7 goals, 12 assists in the league. I think it's similar to the Eze signing that he was probably one of the Championship's better players, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is brilliant business. And I always say with Crystal Palace, they have to bring the average age of the squad down. And he does that.
100%. 100%. I think it's a good signing, man.
Good. I'm tempted to say great signing, but let's see how he does in the Premier League.
Yeah, because you got to remember as well, obviously, he's been playing at Reading, who got near the playoffs, but then they failed to get in the playoffs in the last 5 games of the season. So, yeah.
Marcus Gray.
Do you know what, yeah? I haven't watched enough of him. He was at Swansea last year, but Chelsea, man, rate him, you know. Like, when he left... When Chelsea sell a player, they love it because they big up this Maria Don. Oh, she's selling this man for 30 million and all this. When he left, a few people were like, do you know what? They wanted him to get a chance. So I can't comment on how good he is because I've not seen him play. But when Chelsea are repping a player, he must be all right in it.
I think in the playoff finals, in the semi-finals, I think it was, he got man of the match in both legs, I think it was.
Wow. Yeah.
So he does have talent. And obviously Crystal Palace needed a centre-back.
And he started straight away. Done well last week against West Ham. Should have scored the winner, actually. I think that's another good signing, man. I think it'll be a good signing because what I've got to look at, it's not him going to Everton or him going to Tottenham and people will be like, oh, we haven't got someone who's best in class or like proven. But for Crystal Palace and a way to step, he's the type of player that's going to go from Palace to the next level, innit? Like it's a stepping stone for him. So I think it's a good signing for Palace, man. He's better than Palace over the long term.
Yeah, everyone's saying good signing. I think that's probably fair. I think he's probably like on the brink of being he could be a great signing.
Yeah, I think he's one to watch, a bit like Fofana last year, breakout season.
Joachim Anderson. Because I think he was probably one of Fulham's better players last year. And I even said if like Tottenham need a centre back, they should have been all over him. So I'm tempted. I'm tempted to say great signing.
So am I. So that's why I let you start because I didn't think that you were going to say that because as much as he dives in and he's a little bit rash, he was tipped to go to the top, man. He was at Atalanta, I believe. I think it was not Sampdoria, Atalanta. I think when he was younger, he went to Lyon, didn't quite work out for him. But the guy is an international footballer. You know, he went to Fulham last year and he stood out for them in a team that got relegated. He's quick. You know, he's quite good in the air. He is a bit rash at times, but him and Guehi could be a nice little partnership, man. Like, they've got that youthfulness, but that speed about them. They're going to be quite hard to get in behind.
But do you think Crystal Palace are having, like, too much change at once?
Well, who they've gone from? Scott Dan, Tompkins at the back.
Cahill
to Guehi. To be honest, if Vieira's going to come in, who we both think could be one of the first managers sacked, that he's going to have to, I think, implement his style. He's kept Miholovic in there. He's kept Koyate in there, MacArthur. So it's not like he hasn't got experience in the midfield. He's just saying at the back, right, do you know what? I realised that we need a bit more pace. And that's what he's gone with, man. I think personally, if Manchester United play Palace and they've got Cahill and Tompkins starting over Guehi and Anderson, I'm licking my lips. When we go to Palace away and they've got Guehi and Anderson there, I'm still thinking, do you know what? Our strikers ain't going to have it too easy. So
it's then great signing, yeah.
yeah, I think Anderson's a great one. Yeah, because we've seen more of him over Guehi, so I don't think you can put them in the same category. Yeah.
This should be a good one. Conor Gallagher, because obviously he got 2 goals on the weekend, and I think this guy's a brilliant player.
I think good signing. I don't think it's great, but I think it's a good signing. Who was on loan last year? Where was he at? Swansea.
West Brom.
And West Brom, that's it. Yes, he's been at Swansea, been at West Brom. I liked his 2 goals against West Ham. I thought
one of them was very, very nice.
The second one, listen, like that's this, innit? That's this. You can't teach this. He already knew when he got the ball that man was cutting back. Like, do you know what that goal reminded me of? Remember when Martial done Van Dijk for Southampton?
Yeah.
Innit? Like just cut in, slotted it. Like literally, as soon as he got the ball, I was watching a match of the day and I was like, raw. Like I didn't even expect him to score from that. So I think it's a good signing, man. I'm intrigued to see where he plays though, because Zaha's obviously a winger. You got Benteke and then Ayew, and you got Matete up front. Like I feel like his best position's in the sort of central role. Are Palace going to operate him in the central role, or are they going to put him on the right? But I think he brings that intelligence and IQ, what they need, man.
He's more of a box-to-box midfielder, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean, box-to-box. And if you class box-to-box, that means you want to see him operating central then, because your box-to-box ain't going to be out wide. So when you look at their midfield, you got MacArthur, Kouyaté, and they've just signed Will Hughes. It depends what Vieira's trying to do now.
So we're saying good, yeah. We'll get onto Will Hughes because when I was reading stuff about Will Hughes, yeah, from Watford, their win percentage with him is very good. Without him, it's not that good.
Okay.
He obviously has Premier League experience. What do you think of him? Because I think this is another good signing. They weakened one of their rivals as well in Watford in terms of the relegation thing.
Yeah, like I go back to years before. Yeah, I don't know how many years you remember him, but about 5-6 years ago, and
when he was at Derby, highly rated.
He was highly rated, Bains. So I'm thinking, like, has he just not delivered to the expectations that he was meant to have? Because he was highly thought of. He was in like the England youth setup. He was touted for a big move. Didn't quite work out for him. Went to Derby, gone back to Watford now. So it's like, is this sort of his level? Because you've been in teams in the Championship. Now you've gone to Palace. So I'm tempted to say average signing, because I'm intrigued to see what he's gonna bring. Like,
because I think when he was at Derby, yeah, he had a 1 serious injury in it, which moved him back massively. But I would still say this is a good signing.
Yeah. I think he gives them ball retention, which I don't think they really have. Like when you look at McCarthy and Kouyaté, they're more like give and go players, a bit more energy, or is what I say, like running. They're there for work rate. Whereas Will Hughes has got that. He'll get on the ball and nip things together. Do you get what I mean? I don't know. I'll go with you. I'm happy. If you want to think good signing, then yeah, go with it. I'm just saying average based off when I was growing up. I remember how good he was meant to be, and he didn't quite reach them heights, innit?
Yeah. I would say I'm gonna say good.
Yeah, do it. I'll go with you on that one, man. I'm happy with that. Next
one, Townsend. You see Townsend, yeah. I'll be honest. I'm gonna say a good signing. You know why? When I first saw him, I was like, But the only reason I'm saying good, yeah, look who Crystal Palace have up top. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Yeah. Townsend has a brilliant delivery on him. He still creates a fair amount of good chances. Yep.
Camavinga confirmed, by the way, Real Madrid. Yep. They've tweeted.
Yeah, I'm definitely not jealous of that. But yeah, I think they kind of do need a player like Townsend. I think for a squad player, he's not bad. And they got him on free, I think it was as well, innit?
Yep, 100%. He did. Yeah, they did. I'm not even gonna say too much. I'm gonna echo exactly what you said, because I was on a pod. I think it might have been with you, or the first one we did, and we was actually talking about Everton, and I was saying that they need wingers. Like they've had them players like Sigurdsson and James Rodriguez, Bernard, who are naturally sort of players that come inside. However, I think Townsend, and let's big up Damari Gray, because that was another player that was, obviously we'll get to in a second, that was tipped to be, another elite player in terms of England youth system players. And he's gone away to Germany and everything. So I'm going to agree with you on that one with Townsend. And I'm going to say Damari Gray, another good signing, because what they've gone for is players they need. I don't think it's Benitez trying to be rash in the market. Look at my man who, what's his, Ancelotti, you come in and spent quite a bit of money, didn't quite work out. The owners have said to Benitez, work with what you got and we'll give you a small budget to improve certain areas. He's gone and got Townsend and Damari Gray, 2 wingers for a cheap cost. However, they give what Everton need and Calvert-Lewin needs, and that's a great delivery. And I think so far, Damari Gray has been exceptional in
He
every
got 2
single
goals as
game.
well. You know,
Bro,
one
we
thing I
could
say
have
about
had
Damari
more.
Gray. You know what the
Could
most
have had
interesting
more.
thing is? I think at times he's playing that more like central role
Yeah, and
behind
do you know what?
Calvert-Lewin.
His dribbling is sick.
You could always see like with Damari Gray, the talent was there. The goal that he scored against United for Leicester a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's there. He's got a coach. He's got a coach now that like proper. Oh, can you hear me? You there?
Yeah.
Oh, bless. Sorry, because the connection went. I thought so. That's right. He's got a coach now that believes in him. He's giving him that freedom to operate centrally, like you said, and he just gives Everton something different. His transition from getting the ball in midfield to take a player out of the game. Literally, he can just kick the ball past the player, and all of a sudden he's running at the back four. And with his pace, left foot, right foot, his finish against Brighton was with his left foot. His finish against Leeds with his left foot. His weaker foot. So the guy's showing that he's got versatility in him. So I think that's a very good signing. I'm excited. I might have to put him in my fantasy football team at 5 million. Real talk.
I was thinking the exact same thing today.
Hey, he might have to go in.
So we're saying good signing, yeah?
Yeah, Nuno Mendes to PSG. Wow, they've got the left back they've always needed. They are going to be dangerous.
Listen, no excuses for Pochettino. That's all I'm saying.
Wow,
This
that
guy's
is a
got
big
everyone,
boy
man.
signing. That is
Fluky
a big boy
manager.
signing. They've gone from Bernat and Kazawa to Ben Mendes, one of the highly touted left backs in European football. Big up to them, man. No excuses.
Nah, man. Bun PSG. Bun Pochettino as well. Jack Harrison.
Oh, so they
Is it
signed him
obvi-
permanent. He was
Yeah,
put
yeah.
on loan, innit?
He was on loan from Man City last year, and now they got him
Yeah.
on a permanent.
Nah, good signing, straight. Got to admit that, man. Because if he was part of Leeds' come up last season in terms of the Premier League, he's consistent. He's a threat. He knows Bielsa's system. Like, yeah, man. I think it's a good signing. I think him, Daniel James, and Rafinha are good options for them. I don't think it's an average signing, man.
Would you not say great signing? Because last year he did very, very well for Leeds. I think he got 16 goal contributions.
I see. Rafinha for me is a great signing. Harrison's a good signing.
Fairs. I can hear that.
Yeah. Rafinha's cold. Hey, Rafinha's cold. I'll take him at United. Trust me.
Junior Firpo. Because I think a couple years ago, he's obviously linked with Liverpool, Bayern Munich. He's highly rated, obviously, at Barcelona. They're in a mess, in it, so they got rid of him and stuff.
Do you know what? Yeah, they've got rid of him, but he didn't even excite me at Barcelona. Really got hardly any game time. I think he's Colombian international. I haven't seen much of him since he's played for Leeds. I know he started the last game. So I can't put him in a good signing at all. Just because he's come from Barcelona, it doesn't mean to me, oh, he's a good signing. So average signing for me, the jury's out, innit? That's what I'm gonna say. The jury's out.
And the thing is, I don't even think he probably starts for Leeds right now. Because I think the other day they did not really play. They played like a back five in it, and I think Stuart Dallas was like the left wing back.
Yeah.
Or the left-hand sided player.
So that's what I think. Average signing, man. Like good signings come in and start games. I don't know if he's gonna do that.
The next player, Dan James. Dan James.
Ooh,
listen, I'm gonna say average
you were
straight
quick
away.
with that. Yeah, you got the picture quick.
No. This is the when Dan James before was linked to Leeds. When he needed to sign for them.
Yeah.
This is that picture.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't think this guy starts over Jack Harrison. I don't think he starts over Rafinha. He's bang average.
Where do you think? So it's going to be Rafinha's nailed in. Yeah, let's not get it twisted. Rafinha's nailed on. So do you think it's going to be Harrison and James rotating for that other position? Because club record fee, he's going to play club record fee. 30 million.
Honest,
by the way,
I wouldn't be surprised if they name at wing back or something.
How did we get 30 million?
Who knows?
I think he's going to play. I don't know what. For me, it's
but who does he start over though? He don't start over Jack Harrison because he ain't better than him. He don't start over Rafinha. Or he's gonna play wing back or something. Because that's it.
He could start over Harrison, man. Look, what about this one? I like this. The bottom comment, Rafinha. Can you imagine him dropping into camp?
This was what I was thinking of. Because they've had like Rodrigo play that role. They struggled. And let's be honest, he struggled, didn't it? So that could be a shout.
Do you know what? That even for fantasy football, that could be a threat. Boy, It's for Leeds though. I think the way Leeds play, counter-attacking pace, I think he's a good signing because I think he's gonna be effective in game for Leeds, innit? Not Manchester United because we need more on the ball, but Leeds are not gonna. They're not expected to finish in the top 7, top 8. So I think for Leeds, it's a good signing. For us, I'm so glad we got rid. Oh my god, starting him against Wolves.
I hate Dan James in it, so I'm gonna say average signing.
Yeah, average. Cool. Yeah, that's blessed, man.
Patterson Daka.
Good signing.
See this, yeah? I think this guy's a good player, yeah, but now they've kept Iheanacho and he didn't go to La Roma, for example. They've got 3 strikers now.
Where's he going to play in it?
Yeah. Because now they switched from the 2 up top, innit? Like they played last year towards the end of the season.
But do you know what? Jose Perez obviously got banned, but I'll be honest, do you know who surprised me and he's not played really well? Like Harvey Barnes. I thought he was going to start this. Do you agree with me as well?
Exactly, because everyone was saying Harvey Barnes is like an excellent pick for FPL, for example. I think you have him in this league, don't you?
I've lost value. I've had him lost value, but he's one of them ones that could be on the chopping board, especially for FPL. But I think if they got away with it against Norwich, they won 2-1. Albrighton with a sick goal, but look, that's what I'm saying. You got Albrighton still coming on and trying to win you games, man. It's mental. I think Patson Daka is their Vardy replacement long term, so I think it's a good signing because if you're linked to top teams in Europe, the price they've got him for, he's young. Yeah, man, I think it's a good signing. I think as the season goes on, Rodgers is smart in it. He's going to implement it more as the season goes on.
Fair. The thing is, I think it's a tough one. I think Leicester should switch back to the 2 up top because it worked very, very well for them.
What, and go to a back 5 again? That's what it was, isn't it? It was a back 5. It was a 5-3-2 with Maddison in behind. And
let's be honest here, the centre backs are still not great. With all the injuries they have. Without Johnny Evans, what? They got Vestergaard is still injured, Daniel Marty. Who else?
Johnny Evans.
I think he's injured right now, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so Johnny Evans is out, Vestergaard's out, they've only got Amate, and Soyuncu, and obviously Fofana's still out. Wow, they've got bare man out.
I think Soyuncu is rubbish as well.
Yeah, man, I don't think so. I'm glad you think that because everyone was on the Soyuncu train to like big club and that, and I was thinking, not Man United.
No, it's because the guy's like aggressive in it, and everyone just loves their little
reckless, man. He's reckless. He's reckless. Yeah.
So we're saying good signing.
I'm excited to see Daka play, man. Yeah, because I'm excited to see him play, man. I think a lot of people had him in their fantasy teams. They thought he was going to play straight away, but we always know that Vardy's the main man for them. But yeah, man, good signing.
Murray.
I'll let you start with this.
I think Leicester obviously now in Europe, innit, and they needed that depth in the midfield. I don't think it starts over any of the Leicester's midfielders, but I think as a squad play, he's brilliant.
100%.
So I would take good signing.
Yeah, so would I. Could play 6, can play 8. When you've got the ability to play multi roles in that central midfield, especially when they play a 3-man. And I think he's come on in the last couple. He's come on in a Community Shield. He's come on in the league games. And again, another player that was linked to a lot of big clubs. So I think as squad depth goes, and for Leicester City, good signing, man.
And you know another thing as well, we've seen at times Wilfred and Didi play at centre back because of injuries. So now they have another midfielder that they can play, kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I think good signing's fair. To be honest, Leicester, man, all the signings are always sick.
Yeah, man, their recruitment team's on point, man. Proper.
Ryan Bertrand.
Ooh. Do you know what? I'm going to go most of it, innit? I think it's a good signing, though. I'm not even going to change my pick. As much as Bertrand's a bit older, and, he played for Southampton and so forth, when you look, they got rid of Chilwell, but they got Luke Thomas in there now. I think Ryan Bertrand is a safe pair of hands. That's what I want to say. That's the perfect term for Ryan Bertrand. A safe pair of hands. I don't think Leicester's transfer window has been bad at all. And I think he's another one that slots into a good signing. You got to think as well, a free transfer, by the way, Bains. Didn't pay nothing for him. 2-year deal, free transfer, Premier League experience. And I think it was only, a few years ago he's in the team in the season. So I think it's a good signing, man. Experience helps Luke Thomas. And yeah, man, perfect for them.
I think in my eyes, it's similar to the Ashley Young signing, isn't it? For depth, you can't go wrong with the signing.
Yeah.
With a transfer fee, you just can't go wrong.
Yeah, 100 million.
And I think they lost Christian Fuchs, I think it was this summer, innit?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. And they've kind of replaced him for another man that's in his 30s, but he's still fresh. Like Bertrand can still play. Do you know what I'm saying? Just check
Vestergaard. You see Vestergaard, people have overrated this guy massively, innit?
They overrated
when he had that spell at the start of the season, but I still think this is a good signing.
Yeah, do you know
50
what?
million Premier League experience, good in the year. You can't go wrong.
I agree with you because of Leicester. Like when we're breaking it down to what teams need, I look at Soyuncu, I look at Fofana, I look at even a Marte, and they're more smaller centre backs that are not commanding in the air. They're more quick across the ground. So of course you need someone that's going to complement them, and Vestergaard does that perfectly. The interesting thing for me is obviously when they have all their centre backs back, obviously Fofana, Evans, Soyuncu, Vestergaard, who are they going to go with? But I think as a pairing for what Leicester have in their teams, I think Vestergaard, BTEC Maguire. That's why he reminds me of him. I didn't want Vestergaard at United when people were linking him to us at all. Like, no way. But I feel for Leicester, he complement him and Fofana could be a good partnership because obviously they got the pace and then the aerial battle. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, but I think listen, in
signing.
my eyes, no one starts over Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans is the first name on the team sheet in my eyes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the guy's
do
brilliant.
you think this could be the year for him that like he might? I don't want to say declines, but because of the injury he had and they rushed him back against Chelsea, do you think this might be the year where, as much as he's been so good for Leicester, this might be the one where we start seeing that he's not Johnny Evans anymore? Or do you think this year he's still going to come back strong?
I think he'll come back strong, but I think we'll see less of him and they'll manage his minutes a lot more. Because they still got Europa League football this year as well. So
Yeah,
everyone's going to get a chance.
How old is he now? Let's have a look. Johnny Evans. Okay, yeah. So he's 33 now. So with these injuries and everything, this might be the year, like you said, where they start managing his minutes. Because I think he isn't going to come back the same as what he has been the last 2 years. That's just my opinion, though.
And I think the FA Cup final, when they rushed him back, they kind of had to, innit?
Yeah. Well, they still won that, which I'm glad about.
So we're saying good signing, yeah?
Yeah, good signing, man. And yeah, do you know what? That comment there is right. He's good at passing. He is good on the ball, man. I've got to give him his props.
Next player, Kanate, because I think Kanate is better than Upamecano, for example, innit? So I rate Kanate very, very highly.
There we go.
The only thing I say, injuries is one thing, but I think he's had surgery in it, so let's see how his injury record goes from now, kind of thing. But the only thing I say, Liverpool, they're stacked for centre backs, innit? Is he really going to pay a lot?
Dijk. And do you know what did you say last week about Matip and Van Dijk? You said they're the best, but you think they're the best partnership. I said the best centre-back partnership in the world. In the world, yeah, that was it. Yeah, Baines dropped it. Yeah, Van Dijk, Matip, best centre-back partnership in the world. By the way, so with Kanate, then, if you're saying that they're best centre-back partnership in the world, you don't see Kanate starting for Liverpool then if Matip stays fit?
Nah, he don't start. I don't think he's better than Matip right now. When Matip's fully fit.
Yeah.
But I'll still say this is a good signing for the price. What was like 34 million or something? You can't go wrong. Yeah. He's still quite young as well.
I personally think he's going to be a very, very good player. I think he's one of them ones they're building a bit for the future. Can I say NHS Eric Bailly? Hey, Eric Bailly's a serious baller, but I know what he means with the similarities of terms of like quite rash, but they're strong, dominant, quick. I think he's better than Upamecano, and I think that is definitely what I agree with you on there. I think he's more composed, I know Upamecano is quite good on the ball, but he's just got that clumsy moment in him. And I think Kanate does, but I still feel like he's got that body and shape to get himself out of it. The Nagelsmann connection. But I think it's a good signing, man. I'm excited. Do you know what? I'm excited to basically see how he develops at Liverpool. I think they've got one for the future there, man.
Yeah, I think he has the potential to be a great signing. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Because I think he's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, man, he's huge.
Physicality-wise, this guy's calm and he'll be fine.
And he's quick, Baines. He's not slow either. He's quick in it. He gives me half Bailly, half Chris Samba vibes when Chris Samba was in his prime.
Next player, Jack Grealish. Go on, where would you put him? Because I think as a player, this guy, you can't really debate Jack Grealish as a player. He's phenomenal. The price, I think at the time, if we're like saying English taxes are like 100%, 100 mil, I don't think that's that bad for one of the best players in the Premier League.
Like, you probably have to say, I'm probably sneaking him into the great signing category, man.
But would you say City needed him?
Ferran Torres, Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, Bernardo. Do you know what? I would say that with City, it's his ability to be so comfortable centrally in terms of, he's a ball carrier. When De Bruyne is not out, when De Bruyne is out, they've got someone that can maintain the ball, win. I think it's the overall package of Jack Grealish. He can play off the left and he can play centrally. And for me, obviously, you get Bernardo Silva that can do a bit of the same. Sterling and Jesus, they're different type of players. They're type of players that are going to impact games. They're sort of going to play on instinct. Like they get the ball and they just cross it across the box or whatever. But with Grealish, I feel like you could say to him in your team, if me and you are playing on the pitch now, who am I going to give the ball to just to control things or like calm it down or get just, show that experience in terms of, I think he plays beyond his years. I think he's a very mature player. That's what I want to say. He's a mature player. I think it's a great signing for them. I do. I think over the years to come with De Bruyne filtering out slowly, Gundogan's getting older a bit. I think he's one of them ones that can play for 5-6 years at the top and give him that X factor. As much as I don't want him to, I think he's only going to get better in a City shirt. He's coming to, right, Bains, how many players do you see come into that City side and not quite look comfortable straight away? He's come in and I think he's been playing there 3 years. Real talk. Like I watched him against
other than the first game. I think the first game he looked a bit dodgy with Sterling down at the same side, didn't it? I think they were just getting into each other's areas. That's
on Pep. That's on Pep. Yeah, we know that Grealish likes operating in the left channel. Like we know that. That's a foregone conclusion. Even if he was playing with Sancho will still be cutting in. So I just think it's about filtering Grealish into, playing in the starting 11, but just making sure his role's right. But for me, I think he's come in and he's slotted in like, yeah, man, that's cherry on a bakewell, man. He just knows what he's doing, keeps the ball well. He got an assist the other day, could have had a few more goals. I just think he needs to add goals to his game. I think that's the only flaw, in Grealish's game. I know people might say, he gets a lot of assists, but I think he needs to add a few more goals to his game,
I'm tempted to say good signing, but I like Jack Grealish so much, innit?
Yeah, I know you. Okay, you agree with me, but where do you disagree? That's why I like debating it, man. Because people in the comments are saying great and some are saying good. So
you know what I say? I think he improves Man City, innit? Because this guy's a phenomenal player. But do I think it warranted City paying that £100 million? I'll probably say the answer is no.
If City didn't get Grealish then, yeah? Who would you have gone for that you think can have a similar impact or offer the sort of similar attributes that Grealish has in the Premier League, innit? Like you said, Premier League.
I don't think it's similar attributes, but I would have just spent the money on a striker or something. Or say if you even forget the striker thing, I think they still need another midfielder. Like an actual proper midfielder, like a Gundogan kind of thing. Because I think they're a bit like, I don't think they have enough depth in that area kind of thing.
Yeah, Grealish is not like, they've got Rodri, Fernandinho, Gundogan, but he's not a natural centre midfielder. I agree with you. He's not like a natural centre midfielder. But that's where I think, so do you look at Grealish and you put him in that sort of Bernardo Silva type, innit?
In a way, yeah, because he can play midfield, but he's probably better further forward, if that makes sense.
Yeah. If they get the right, but that's the thing. De Bruyne, look at his injuries. He's not even come back yet. We know that he's always going to get 4-6 weeks out every season, maybe even longer. So if you take De Bruyne out of City, obviously some people say that actually Man City are better off as a team without De Bruyne, which is mad, but it's true, innit? People say that. You got Bernardo that can do that, but Grealish is that guy that if De Bruyne is not there, they've still got someone that can do a bit of something in there.
As much as Bernardo,
like Bernardo for me, I love him, and I think he's a great player, but he's Atletico Madrid great player. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I like Bernardo and his off the work ball and his positioning and that, but I think Grealish on the ball gives you more. And that's what City are needing when De Bruyne is not there, man. Because I think City are beatable. As much as City are good, I think they're beatable guys, man. I think they're not the complete set yet, man.
Let's leave it to the comments. Because I'm gonna say good, you're gonna say great. Someone said I should coach accounts in disguise. Let's see what the comments are saying. Because I'm gonna say good.
Let's have a look.
Good signing, great, good.
Grealish, great signing for me. I'm looking above now. I'm scrolling up.
De Bruyne is clear, good.
Jack's the GOAT. Ramsey is saying as well. Great signing.
A1. This is a bit mad,
This is the toughest one,
Right, it's actually fully mixed, I'm going to give it a benefit of doubt and just put him in great. Because Because listen, the next player.
Okay. Can I ask you as well? If Man United had signed Grealish, what would you put him in? Forget Ronaldo, by the way. Stop thinking about Ronaldo and that. What would you put Grealish in?
good. I think he improves Manchester United in every single area, but I don't think we actually needed him, kind of thing. With Paul
Okay, I'm
Pogba staying.
intrigued. I'm intrigued. You know why I've asked you? Because you're saying good. Now I'm asking you because who's the next man on the list?
Jadon
Now I
Sancho.
want to see. Now I want to see where you put Sancho. If you're saying Grealish would be good.
We needed Jadon Sancho though, because we needed a right-hand-sided player, even though I think he's better off the left. But obviously, this is going to be hard, isn't it? Because obviously, I've got my United bias and stuff at the same time. Where would you say Sancho?
You know, I need to get his debut out of my head because his debut was shocking because he couldn't get the ball and he just Wolves away was a horrible debut for him. It showed everything about Sancho that, right, I love Sancho as a player. Yeah, I think his IQ is great. I think he's going to really, like me and you said it so many times, the way he's going to link up with players like Martial and Greenwood, little 1-2s in the pockets of Bruno and so forth. I think he's going to be really good. However, when you're playing a back five and you need sort of a player on the ball to take on their man and sort of do something, I thought it was a very hard debut for him against Wolves. I think Dan James went in the game. Sancho was not in the game either, but Martial and Cavani come on and gave us some control. They gave us some experience. But in terms of what we need, it's a great signing just because he can play on the right wing. If he was I'll be honest with you, if he was predominantly just a left winger, I would actually put him in a good signing because as much as I think he's good, I don't think he's as great as what everyone thinks he is right now. I still think he's got some time to I still think he's got more to develop in his game. However, I think it's a great signing because we need a right winger. But for me, there's something about Sancho that he's a bit like Saka. I can put them in the same bracket in terms of Sancho is a better player, but I feel like have they got that about them to get the ball and say, do you know what? Boom, I'm gonna grab this game by the scruff of the neck. I feel like Sancho on Sunday, it was more like, I don't want to lose the ball. I don't want to give it away. I'll just drop back and I'll play it safe to the left back. Like, it was a very safe debut. He didn't want to make mistakes. He nearly got caught out for the goal when he headed it back. But I want to see him own it. Like, you've come to Manchester United Football Club. You've come for 75 million. You know the crowd are going to back you.
On the pitch,
yeah, I want some arrogance. I want some grit about you, innit? You're Jadon Sancho. Come and own it from South London. You get me? Like, don't come in and just be a safe player and try and trickle your way through matches. When we're in games against Wolves away, grab it and get the ball and just do something that makes them think, raw, okay, like, we've got to watch out for Sancho. I just felt like it was a very safe debut and I want to see more arrogance in him, man. But a great signing just because we need a right winger. For me, if it was a left winger where we got Martial, Rashford can operate there, Pogba can operate there, as we've seen, I would have said it was just a good signing. That's my harsh reality on Sancho, even though I want him to really succeed and I think he can if he owns it more, Baines. He's got to own it, man.
And I don't think like the price was that bad either, 70 million for Jadon Sancho. So I think it has to be a great signing in my eyes.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. I agree with you. But in terms of him, I need to get it out there because I felt like I wanted to vent that I want him to own it. Like, I just want him to just show that arrogance that you're a Manchester United player.
I hear that, but come on, man. It's his first game. The guy hasn't had a pre-season.
I hear it. But I just think in terms of his style, I like his little 1-2s and the combinations. I think his IQ is great. I think he's one of the best in our squad. But I just feel like there'll be some games where I just want him to show us what he can really do. We know what he can do, but show us you're ready for that next level. And in this season, I know it's his first season. I'm going to give him a chance. Of course, he's going to adapt. But I just felt like it was a very safe debut. But Wolves away, very tough anyway. Let's not get it twisted. They're a very, very good side, innit?
About this comment as well, I'm going to take a picture of it. Because when he doesn't win the Champions League, I'll be here for you, Rants. That's all I'm saying.
Rants, yeah? All right, Rants, be real, yeah? Do you not think the way Manchester United play, we can beat PSG? I think we can beat them over two legs. 100%. I think... Listen, if we play them, man, in the Champions League, yeah, we're gonna get openings. Kimpembe at the back. I know they got Ramos, but they're suspect, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though they get Nuno, I think we can take them on, man, over two legs. It's mad. I think we can win the Champions League more than we can win the league anyway. Do you think we can beat PSG?
I think no. I don't.
What? Because you don't?
Because of Oli, because of Messi, because of Neymar. I just think the entire team is better. Obviously, with the signing of Sergio Ramos, it was massively defensively as well, isn't it?
I even watched it. I watched them against Rems on the weekend, and I was just like, like
I hear
they
that,
got
but
a
you see
lot
the
of
Champions League, I
individuals
think
in
they'll
it.
just turn up in it.
Pressure's on, man. I don't know.
Next player, Rafa Varane. You talk about Rafa Varane. My comments are frozen again.
My last comment was 601. Okay, yeah, man. Rafa Varane. Listen. I had to come with this today. I'm doing a Maxwell corner. I'm grabbing the wrong thing. I had to come with the French badge today because Rafa Varane. Yeah, babe. I was just saying to these man, I had to wear this today because of Rafa. I had to. That debut, and I know we're talking about Sancho. Let's talk about Varane for a minute. That guy, yeah, showed everything why we have signed him for Manchester United. The guy was signed for 50 million, yeah, and people were saying he's past it. He's not in the top 5 in the league and all that. Let me tell you now, right? It doesn't get tougher than Rafael Varane having Adama Traore running at him with the ball. What he showed us in that first half is Manchester United should have been 2-0 down, yeah? Wan-Bissaka, great interception, great block. I don't know what Fred was on that half. However, his 1v1 defending was one of the best I've seen in a long time for a Manchester United centre-back. Maguire would have dived in, gets ripped apart. But I'm telling you now, the way Varane made Wolves players make decisions they did not want to make. Adama was running at him. If that was any other defender, right? Adama blitzes him and has a shot on goal. He made Adama go out wide 2 or 3 times because he enabled him to have that 5-yard gap. He knew what he was doing. Side on, 5-yard gap, slowed Wolves down. I think it was, for a debut, away at Wolves, who have had the second most shots in the league, I thought that was a big boy debut. The only weakness was he got out-jumped, yeah? He got out-jumped for the Saiz. I hear that. He got out-jumped for the Saiz header, but all defenders get out-jumped once in a while. Like, it happens. We're human, yeah? However, good passing, composed. Every time like he got the ball, he chested it down. He knew what he was doing before the ball came to him. I just thought, there you go. Rance is steady. Like, it was just so composed, man. It was a breath of fresh air. I can't lie. Like, could you imagine, put it this way, could you imagine Lindelof playing that game on Sunday? I'm sorry, we're losing. There would have been certain decisions that he made that would have cost us in that game. I felt like Varane was just there. There was a moment in the 90th minute where Wolves are trying to attack on the halfway line. He just got the ball and hoofed it out. He was like, do you know what? It's the 90th minute. I don't care about playing fantasy football there. I'm just going to get the ball out. For me, top 3 signings. Put him in there. Put him in there. No questions, man.
Top 3. You know what, yeah? I'll say great, but let's wait until the end. Let's wait until the end.
If Lukaku can go in there for scoring goals, Rafael Varane can go in there for stopping goals.
No, but we put Lukaku there because we knew that was the final piece in Chelsea's puzzle.
Varane, we've been wanting a centre-back for how long? Forget the Man United bias. For how long, Bains? Lindelof, Bailly, who's sick but injury-prone. We had Twanzebe coming there. We've had Jones and Smalling for time. We've got Varane now. Not Maguire. We've got Rafael Varane, who has shown us in one game where it doesn't get any tougher than really Wolves away, other than probably the top 4 in the league. And that was a solid debut. The guy has not even... People are like, how quick can he adjust to the Premier League? He didn't need to adjust. Champions League Varane. Top 3 signings of the summer.
You know what? I'm going to put him in top 3, but we'll see at the end, innit? Because it could be debatable. Cristiano.
I've gassed him up. I've got the French thing on. I had to rep for him. I'm gassed for him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Go on, say your thing, and I'll beat the comment.
Hey, oh my god. I'm itching.
Listen,
you know what?
You know what I'm gonna say? You don't say Champions League, Rafa Varane. This guy is this is Mr. Champions League in Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's not top 3. He's not top 3. We're not putting him in the top 3. No way. He's in between. He's in between that great and good. Do you know what? I'm gonna let you. I want to hear you rant. I want you to go at it. This is what I want you to do. But I'm telling you now, he gets us just under 20 goals.
He don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
That's all I'm gonna say on that. Listen, do not disrespect Cristiano Ronaldo.
I want you to go.
Listen, Cavani, the guy don't even want to be here. Yeah, let's be honest. Anthony Martial has been shocking for the last year. So you have to put respect on this signing. It's Cristiano Ronaldo at the end of the day. He guarantees you goals. We needed someone in those big games, those clutch moments to come through. Because Bruno was missing. Ronaldo doesn't.
If
And we
Man
know our big
City,
six record last year was shocking.
who needed him more, Man City or United? Man City, innit?
United, because we finished below Man City.
Oh
innit?
my days!
No. Listen.
Be real, man. Man City need Bains. Come on, cut it. Man City needed Ronaldo more than Man United needed him. Don't come on, man.
Nah.
Man City need a goal scorer. They just need someone in the box. They need someone in the box. We don't need that. Manchester United did not go into this window saying that we needed Ronaldo. As soon as he come available, Man City, we could see it happening because they needed that striker. They need someone that's going to put the eggs in the basket. Ferran Torres is leading their line. Ferran Torres. We've got Martial, Greenwood, Cavani, not Ferran Torres. Come on, man. It's not top three. He's a good signing, man, because
listen, fine, top three might be a bit of a stretch, but good. Respect him.
Bro, someone in the comments said, Statman, stop the drunk driver settings.
No. Listen, forget all of you lot, yeah? Wait.
It's a good signing, Bains. Like, at the end of the day, he is a good signing because he adds goals to us. Did we need Cristiano Ronaldo?
You
No.
see this comment right here? Bring back this clip.
Someone's
Morata,
don't like
you
me,
know,
but
are you moving mad?
because maybe I'm too good. I don't know
Exactly.
why.
Tell them, Cristiano. Disrespect this man.
Do you know what? Big up Dalan. There's nothing I can say that's gonna sway this guy's mind.
No, man.
People,
Don't chat to me about Cristiano.
I love Baines people, yeah. I love doing shows with this guy, but I'm trying to teach him some realness from Ronaldo. I've watched Ronaldo all his time in United to 2008. He is not the same player. We are not getting Ronaldo who won Real Madrid the treble Champions League. He will come, he will give experience, he will show Rashford and Greenwood how you prepare for games. But this guy's not running the channels more than our other strikers. He's not moving more than our other strikers. He will get his goals. He's not playing 38 games a season. He's good for the squad. So that's what I'm saying. Good for the squad, good for Manchester United. It's a good signing. If Ronaldo was signed 8 years ago again, that's a great signing. That's top 3 signings of the summer.
Listen,
but for me, I don't think it's great.
Listen, Kim Jong-un settings. I make the decisions on my channel. I need a great signing in
people, I've tried. Hey, people in the comments, listen, I know you're with me. I do not
care.
I've tried. Deadline day. I've tried, man.
Listen, I don't care. I'm not having this Ronaldo disrespect. Let's go on to Joe Willock, man.
Do you know what, though? I love it because we could come back to April and you could be like, what, Ty? I told you all, rants, I told you all.
Listen, you know Cristiano Ronaldo always has the last laugh most of the time.
I know. I'm going to kill the people as well. Yet starting against Newcastle, by the way. He's coming off the bench. Willock. Good signing. I'll tell you why I think it's a good signing. I think Willock is a good signing because I look at Newcastle, yeah. John Joe Shelby, Isaac Hayden, the brothers, whatever they're called, the Paul Scholes younger brothers. They think
one of them left as well, isn't it?
Longstaff, that's it. The Longstaff brothers.
Longstaff went Aberdeen.
Yeah, so we're breaking it down into teams, yeah, and what they need and the context of it. Now, Joe Willock was on loan there last year. He scored quite a lot of goals, innit? No, A1. No, we did not. Ronaldo's a good signing. Not top 3 signs of the summer. Bain thinks it's a great signing, but he's not top 3, man. Varane over him all day. All day. Come on, A1, man. But Willock, yeah, we saw what he done with the goals in that last year. So for me, to sum up quickly, Hayden, Shelby, the Longstaff brothers, they're all quite mechanical centre mids, innit? They're efficient. They pass the ball. They keep it safe. Shelby scores one banger every sort of 15 games. However, Willock has, for Newcastle, the Lampard effect. He gets onto the end of things, innit? So I think it's a good signing because he offers something different for them, which they don't need. Which they do need. Sorry, he offers something which they do need. That box-to-box, getting on the end of things. He adds 10 goals to their side, innit? Whereas Longstaff, Shelby, Hayden, they're just efficient, mechanical players, and they don't do that.
I think he scored in like 8 or 7 games in a row last year, innit? For a midfielder, that was a record or something.
It's got to be a good signing. How much they pay, though? 25?
Yeah, I think it was 25. Though I'll say a good signing, yeah, because I think last season was kind of it was a purple patch. I don't think he's that good kind of thing, innit?
I agree.
I think if Newcastle fans expect that from last season, where he gets like 10 goals a season, I think he'll be lucky kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm with you. I think he just gives them something different. So for Newcastle, yeah, good signing. Come from Arsenal as well.
Brandon Williams, top 3 worst signings of the summer. No debate in my eyes. Well, he already made the mistake first game.
Oh wow, I don't like him anyway. Get him out of the club, man.
Yeah, let's move on from him. Shocking player. Billy Gilmore.
Do you know what? I'm close to putting him in a good signing, you know. I like him. I think he's tidy. But it's Norwich. I like...
You know what I say with this Billy Gilmore signing? I think it benefits every single person involved.
Yeah.
Thomas Tuchel wanted him to go to Norwich because they obviously trust Daniel Farke.
Yeah.
So that's a brilliant signing for them. Or bringing
Yep.
him from Chelsea. He needs consistent game time. He's
Yep.
going to get that.
Yep.
And obviously they replaced, Oliver Skip went back to Tottenham. So they needed another midfielder and they got Billy Gilmore.
A good signing for me. Solid. I don't think much more needs to be said. Yeah, man. Good signing.
Next person on the list, who's that? Rashika, whatever the guy's name is.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about. I'm not gonna. That's the first player on here. I'm not gonna gas it. If I don't know someone, I don't know someone.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know much about him either. I think they signed him from Werder Bremen or something, innit?
Yeah.
You can go and have re-signing. Kabak. His signing got confirmed yesterday, I think it was.
Ooh, for Norwich, you know, that might be a good signing for Norwich because he started off. Do you know what? I don't like Kabak. Personally, I don't like Kabak. You know, I thought when he started at Liverpool, when he had his first loan spell, I thought he was poor. But as the season went on, he kind of improved and he adjusted to the Premier League. However, my jury's still out on him. I'm gonna go average signing because the jury's still out on him. Obviously, he's playing at Schalke. They liked him there. He went to Liverpool, very bumpy ride. I think he got caught out for the goal at Leicester City when they got pumped 3-1 by Leicester. And then he sort of improved and they started keeping clean sheets as he adjusted in the league. However, you're now going to a Norwich side, which is tipped for relegation. How good can you be? Where is your level? So for me, an average signing, it can't be below par because the guy's gone from Liverpool to Norwich. Like, that's a diss. It's an average signing.
There's clearly some talent in there, isn't it? Because I think a couple of years ago, he was linked to Bayern Munich, I think it was.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think this week they started Ben Gibson and Grant Hanley as centre backs.
Yeah, like, come on, it's an upgrade.
Well, you never know, actually. I'll say average, though.
Yeah, average. I agree with you. Average. The jury's out.
Livramento. I can never say the guy's name.
Oi,
but he's been brilliant so far.
Oi, I like this guy. 4.1 million in fantasy. Straight in. I got him for 4 million at the start of the season. Had to be done. I'll be honest with you. I think he's one of them players that's gonna have a really good breakout season. He has no fear. I love it. You know, when like fullbacks, like you get some players that they just don't back themselves. That guy backs himself. He knows his ability is there. He knows he wants to play in the Premier League. And I like players like him that come on there and they own it. Like, they're like, do you know what? I'm going to take him on. But if I fail, I'm going to try again. And I think he should have had an assist against Newcastle on the weekend. I don't know how the guy missed. Ginepo, or whatever his name is.
I can't lie. I'll be honest. I'm tempted to put him in great signing. Because if we're looking at like a modern day fullback, what can this guy not do? He's competent on the ball. He goes forward very well. And he started the season brilliantly. Southampton needed a fullback.
Yep.
They needed depth in their squad as a whole.
I think he's the type that by the time he leaves, they're going to be wanting to keep him on a permanent basis. So I think it's a great. Who's their other right back? They got Kyle Walker-Peters, isn't it?
Walker-Peters and that Valeri guy. I don't know if he's still there.
Oh, Valerie. Yeah. So yeah, man. I think it could be a great signing for them. You know, and it's a loan. We've got to put everything into calculation, Bains. It's a loan as well. No money, and he's probably not getting. He's probably getting his wages paid from Chelsea, most of it probably. So I think, I can agree with you on that. Great signing, man. He's cold.
Theo Walcott, because I think he went on a permanent. Well, it was a free transfer. I think it was now from Everton.
Yeah, it's just average, innit? Walcott is Walcott. You know what you're getting from him, man. He loves He likes Southampton. He weren't obviously working out from Everton. They've got wingers now that are actually going to put the balls into the box. And I just think he's one of them signing for Southampton. Do you know what? Actually, I don't know. I don't know if it's below par or not, because where are they aiming to be? Like, they want to be staying in the Premier League. If you're starting a Walcott when you've lost Danny Ings.
I think, I'll be honest, I think this Walcott things, he's an average to below signing. The only reason I say that, I think this guy's already got benched for the Elianusi guy.
Yeah,
I think in the cup competition, he got like 5 goal contributions in one game. So he's clearly going to be a starter now, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's nothing more than below par average, because I just think you know what you're getting with Walcott. Like, he's at the end of his career now. Just experience, man. He doesn't really impact games. He doesn't score enough goals now. What he used to do when he used to just like have them little burst of spells. But yeah, man.
So what we say?
So average signing permanently. There you go. Okay, so that's a great sign. Oh, by the way, that's definitely a great signing then.
So what are we saying? Average or below par then?
I feel like it's a bit below par. I think it's quite underwhelming.
I think this is like a nostalgia signing, innit? Because I swear he started off at Southampton, did he not?
Yeah, he did. Exactly. And like sentiment, man.
I'll be honest, I think he's below par, man.
Yeah, we'll go below par. I'm glad we agree on that. Now we've got to put someone in there. Yeah, I'm glad with you, man.
Romero, the signing from Atalanta. With Juventus, I don't even know where he was with the deal.
Yeah, he was from Juventus, and then Atalanta signed him and then basically sold him like straight away. He hasn't started for Spurs in the league yet, so I think he's going to come after the international break. But that's another one, which is a loan with an obligation to buy if he like for 45 million. It could be great. It could be good. I honestly, I'm so torn right now. I don't know what the comment think on this, because Spurs need a centre back. That's the difference. Spurs need a centre back, 100%. They've got a centre back now, but how good is Romero? Is he the type of player that is going to lead a central defense partnership, or does Romero go next to someone? Like if you had Varane and Romero, or Maguire and Romero, like he's got someone solid to hold his hand in it. Like, is Romero going to come in and be like, right, I am the main centre back at Spurs, and then I'm going to have someone next to me who I'm going to guide? I feel like Romero is still at that age where I think he needs a bit of guidance. So I don't know if it's good or great, Bains. I'm stuck, man.
I would say a good signing. Like, you know how I always say when there's that A centre back or that B centre back kind of thing that you can kind of rotate. I don't think he's that A centre back just yet. I think even though when he was at Atalanta, he obviously played in the back three. The first game that he played for Tottenham in the UEFA Conference League, he didn't look great apparently. The second game, he looked a lot better. So I think as the season goes on, we'll see a better Cristiano Romero. But right now, I wouldn't say he's a great signing. I'll just say good.
No, good. I agree. And wow. So what do you think of this, by the way? The Saul, I just see it now as well. Saul, 5 million.
Listen, I think Chelsea needed another midfielder.
Yeah.
In terms of depth, you're getting a Saul on loan. You can't complain with that.
If he was on this list, where would you put him?
I would say good signing. You can't go wrong with it, kind of thing.
Yeah. I think it's a good signing. I think Kovacic, Kante, Jorginho, I think that's the only area where Chelsea were quite light. Obviously, Jorginho gives you that sort of
all off the cheek.
Carrick role. Yeah, could dictate. Kante is quite not box to box, but he's sort of an engine midfielder. I don't think he's a proper defensive midfielder. He does like to travel with the ball. And you got Kovacic. So they're one injury away from just having 2 midfielders. So I think Saul's also left-footed as well, and they don't have a left-footed centre midfielder. So I think this is...
And at times for Atletico Madrid, he did play that left wing back, bro.
Yeah.
So you never know, just in case there's an injury crisis. He could play there.
I think, I'm going to say it now, this makes Chelsea solid title favourites for me. This signing is everything to top their transfer window off. They've got Lukaku, they've got Saul now. You've still got Thiago Silva, and, you know, you've got Rudiger, Christensen. They've got a solid spine, man.
I can't even argue with that, man. They are definitely title favourites right now.
I'm worried about them, man.
Fuck. So we're saying Cristiano Romero, good signing. Brian Gill.
Ooh, he's meant to be... I haven't watched him enough at Sevilla, but he's meant to be good, you know. Like, he's meant to be one of them ones that's got very good ball control, can glide with the ball, makes the right decisions in the final third. It's got potential to be... Yeah, I think it's good signing. I think it's got potential to be a good signing. But yeah. I can't...
They got rid of, what do you call it, Eric Lamela as well, during that deal.
Who, by the way, has got 3 goals in 2 games.
The poster boy of La Liga right now.
Mad. Mad.
Yeah, I'll probably say good signing. Because I
Yeah.
think his underlying numbers for like dribbles were just insane for like under 23
Yeah, that's
or
what
under
I'm
21 players, I
saying.
think it was.
Yeah, he's got really good flair, ball control, and a lot of Spanish players. Come on, they don't give away the ball cheaply, man. Like they know how to keep the ball.
And the thing is Spurs probably do need another winger, innit? Like, obviously, Son's calm, but then what, Lucas, Steven Bergwijn, they're still
Yeah, they're all
not
road
eating
runners.
miners kind
Don't
of
you
thing,
think they're
innit?
all a bit the same? Don't you think they're all similar? They're just more like boom,
Yeah.
them, innit?
So I think he's something different. I think this could have the potential to be a great signing, but right now I'd say good.
Yeah, 100%. Lukman's confirmed to Leicester City.
I'll swear down.
Yeah, Ademola Lookman. I think that's a nice little one, you know.
That would be like if I had him, that would be a good signing.
Yeah. So yeah, Lookman joins Leicester City on loan from Leipzig. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think this is 100% confirmed. Saw the one that's been linked to Tottenham.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If there was an unknown category, that's what he would go in. I haven't watched enough of him. I haven't watched enough of him to know.
I hear that, but at the same time, he's another midfielder, innit? And I think Tottenham did need midfielders. His defensive stats were very good last year as well. I think he averaged over 3 tackles and interceptions per game.
Does he come in? Does he come in and play, or is it one of them ones he comes in and goes on loan?
You know why I think he might come in and play? Because I swear there was reports yesterday that saw that Oliver Skip might go on loan.
Okay. Interesting. Considering he started 2 games, I don't think so. Wait, when the deadline finishes tonight, can loan deal still be completed?
I swear, do championship clubs not have a month for it or something?
Because there's something that normally I don't know if anyone
Or
knows
like
in the
2
comments.
weeks.
Yeah, there's normally like an extension for 2 weeks that you can sort of get
Oh,
players
swear
on
down.
loan.
They're saying he's staying
Yeah.
alone.
Okay, so there you go. He's staying on loan at Mets. There you go. So yeah, I thought they would loan him back. I thought they would as well. So you could put average signing in until we know average just because we don't know in it.
I think for this season, and then I'll just say, just leave it kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
Danny Rose.
I think for Watford, I think that's a good signing. I actually do. Like, as much as he's not played for the last 12 months because he's a little fallout of Mourinho, Watford's left back is Adam Messina. Now, I'm sorry, Danny Rose is definitely an upgrade, yeah. And I think they played in the Carabao Cup the other day, and literally, I saw loads of Watford comments. They were saying how brilliant he was. Like, they said, like, for him to come back and play like that after so long out, like, it was a really good performance. And I think if you're looking at Watford now, you've gone from Tottenham to Watford, you're solid left back. Only 2-3 years ago, you're playing at the highest level. I think he's still got time to give Watford a platform, man. It's Watford. Like, what other left back?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's hard, isn't it? But I don't think he started a Premier League game yet, has he?
No, he literally only played his first game last week, so he's not fully fit. Yeah, I think he will after the international break come into the side.
I want to say
these men are
average.
saying average, but Adam Messina's not starting over Danny Rose. Surely not, man. Dead. I don't know. For me, do you know what? How I look at it is give me a left back that they're going to sign.
Do you think Danny Rose impressed at Newcastle last year?
I don't think that suited him, man. I don't think anyone could impress at Newcastle. Really, I don't. Unless you're like St. Maximum or like Callum Wilson, where you make do with what you get. I don't think you can impress that well, man, at Newcastle, personally. In that defense, like the way Bruce is set up, this is Newcastle Bains, man. Like even Ronaldo at Newcastle would look dead.
Listen, let's not disrespect Cristiano Ronaldo like that.
Well, do you know what I mean, though? Even like people like Greenwood, that they just won't look that great at Newcastle, man. Like I just don't think that's the club where you can show yourself, you can express yourself. But I don't know if you put average, then average.
I'm gonna say average.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Emmanuel Dennis.
You put in Rose in below par.
That was an error.
Slid that one in there.
Emmanuel Dennis. Because the first game he done very, very well, innit?
Yeah, he did. And he done all right against Spurs away. He had a few little moments. I hadn't seen enough of him. Wait, he's not the one that he's not from Genk or Ghent, is it?
He's that guy, yeah. He's from Club Brugge. You know the guy that did
Oh,
the.
Club Brugge, that's it. Not Genk again. Club Brugge, that's it.
Was he not the one that did the like little Sue when they played Real?
Yeah, I thought. He played all right against him, innit?
Yeah, because I swear this guy scored 2 goals against Real or something.
Yeah, I think it was him. That's why I knew. I knew he come from a Belgium side. I knew it was a Belgian side. Average signing because
Now they've lost Troy Deeney, so isn't it?
yeah, he's gone to Birmingham. He's gone back home. I'm gonna go average for Dennis just because he's not coming right. Your striker in the Premier League. He's not coming where I know that right. Okay, he's probably gonna get them 15 goals a season. I don't really know. It's a bit of the unknown. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's an average signing. He's like Ishmael Assar, the one out of all the Watford attackers, who I think's got the highest ceiling so far.
Fair.
Yeah,
I can't really argue that. I think that's fair. Average. Yeah. Next one, Areola. I think I'll be honest. You see, Areola, I think he impressed massively last year in the Premier League for Fulham. I think this is a good signing.
Yep, I think it's a good signing.
I think he's better than Fabianski.
Fabianski's faced 7 shots, I think it is this year, on target, and 5 have gone in.
Listen, straight away, this guy has to be a good signing, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it might be the time Areola starts after the international break. I think why not?
Oh, they do have the Europa League on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Areola's a good signing, man. Solid.
Yeah, I can't lie. This is tempting to put him in great, but I'll take good's fair.
Yeah, good fair.
Kurt Zuma.
I think that's a good signing. You know, I'm a fan. I think it's the right. I think if I could pick a Premier League club for Kurt Zuma, it's West Ham. Literally, like I saw him linked to Tottenham, where I think he could have done well there at Tottenham, but they're not going to sell. I think, Kurt Zuma's a good signing, man. I think when you look at West Ham and what they need, you've got Ogbonna and Zuma together. I think that's a good pairing, man. I think Craig Dawson showed good spells when he came on loan last year. But I think Kurt Zuma, he's an upgrade on their defense. He's an upgrade. He makes them better. You know, he helps them from set plays. He can also score from set plays. It's just if he stays fit. I think it's a really good signing, man. And yeah, like people said, smash their likes, man. I'm close to putting, you know what, come next season, I could put him in the great signing category. I know it's 30 million, but I really, really like this move. I think he improves them dramatically.
I'm tempted to say great, you know.
Yeah, I really like Zuma. Yeah.
I think for the price, what he brings,
yep.
Europa League football, they needed a centre-back with Craig Dawson, obviously aging and stuff. Yep. I think this is a brilliant deal for every single party involved.
Yeah, 100%. If you want to put him in great, I really think it could be a great signing for West Ham. I think in 12 months' time, people could look at it and be like, why were other clubs not in for Kurt Zuma? I think it could be brilliant for them. You got Creswell, Kufau, Zuma, and Ogbonna. Like,
they've been able to tag Lafika as well at left flag.
Yeah, I don't think that's going through. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen either.
Yeah, but no, I think do you know what? I like that. Great, man. I think Zuma's very. I don't think he gets the flowers, man. I think he can be really good. Perfect level for him.
I'm gonna say great because I like Kurt Zuma.
Yeah. Put it in there. I'm with it.
Trincao.
Good signing, man. Good player, Bains. Good player. Barcelona. I don't think we need to talk too much on him, man. I think, good player. Barcelona didn't quite work out from the expectations high. Hard to get game time as well, but there's a reason you're playing for the Portugal youth team. You're getting into the senior side now, man. He's a good player. He's perfect for them. I don't even have to say much, man.
Yeah, the season before that, when he was with Braga, he did very, very well in it.
Yeah, very well.
We started the season very, very well under a very attacking manager, Bruno Lage, as well. He
reminds me a bit of Bernardo Silva, but has a bit more better eye for goal. Like left-footed, can cut in. Good, ball retention in terms of low gravity. Sorry, not ball retention. Great low center of gravity.
Because I think, against United, I think he completed 3 out of 3 dribbles as well.
Yeah, he did.
I think very, very impressive.
He got a couple man booked as well when he sort of like done 2 man and they sort of like just pulled him down.
I think it's true.
Yeah, I think he's a really good young player, man. Do you know what? How good do you think? Do you think it's a great signing for Wolves?
See, that's what I was thinking, Because
they've got Adamar, But other than that, Pedro Neto is obviously out injured. But think when
Podence as well.
Pedro Neto comes back,
actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll probably say good because you got Podence as well there, Neto, Adama.
yeah. That's some great options, man.
But he's done very, very well so far, and he deserves to keep his place, kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%. Big fan.
Chan Huang. The signing from Leipzig.
I really like him, right? It's so funny because when Liverpool got Minamino, I didn't want them to, but I was thinking, why are they not going for Chan Wang? Like, for me, there was obviously, I think Haaland there, Chan Wang, Minamino. I think Wang was the one that like sort of impressed me the most away from Haaland, because Haaland was the one that you knew was going to go to a big, big club. I think Liverpool should have signed him instead of Minamino. I don't know how good it's going to be for Wolves, because I think he's a good Wolves Jimenez replacement, and I think he'll get some goals and chip in. I actually don't want to say average signing, but that's my sentiment to Wang, because when I've watched him, I like what he brings to Wolves, man. I think Liverpool should have moved for him when they got Minamino.
I think this is a good signing, because I think last year at Leipzig he did struggle. I think he also got COVID in it.
Yeah, I think bad as well. He had it one of the worst out of every player I know.
Because I think there was so many calls for Nagelsmann to start him in it, but it was kind of difficult with the COVID situation. So I would say, and I think, when he was at Salzburg, I think that season, he got 24 goal contributions, I think it was. 11 goals, man. 13 assists or something.
Yep.
So you can't really go wrong with the signing.
I think it's a good signing, man. I'm glad you agree, because I thought people would say like, nah, because he flopped at Leipzig. However, you can't just judge a player because they flopped at one club. I think he helps Wolves, and in terms of him and his replacement and someone that can they rotate with, I think they've got a really good one on their hands there.
Because I think last year in the Bundesliga, he only started like 2 or 3 games. I think that was it.
Yeah, it was towards the end of the season when the league was done. Yeah.
So I think it's kind of harsh to judge him on what happened at Leipzig, really.
Yeah, 100%.
I still think there's still something he can offer. Obviously, he's versatile as well, can play out wide.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. I think it's a good signing, man.
The Arsenal guy, Tomiyasu or something.
I haven't watched him,
You know what, yeah? I think, let me get his stats up, because I think Lee Gunnar posted them today or something. Tomiyasu, for chances created and expected assists per night, is in the bottom 3% of all fullbacks. Passes into the penalty area is bottom 3 in Europe. Shot creating actions is bottom 6% in all of Europe.
Is he a centre back? Is he a right back? People seem to
say he's played a lot in centre back as well. But then I think Arsenal signed him as a right back with the departure of Hector Bellerin.
Okay, interesting. Well, you've got to be creative then. So I don't. That's going to be eyes on him then, because the way I look at him, when I've seen little highlights, he looks like a centre back more than a right back in terms of the way he runs with the ball and that sort of stuff. But I could be wrong. So I don't know, man. I'll let you.
Because I think he'll play right back, innit? Because you lost Hector Bellerin now. Obviously, just Cedric, Callum Chambers can play right back or something. But
I think it might. I don't know. If anything, I'll say average, because I don't know how good he's going to be, man.
Yeah, I'll probably agree with that. I'll probably say average.
Yeah.
But knowing Arsenal, it's probably terrible business knowing them.
Yeah, exactly. Considering how much they spent this money already in the window.
Edouard.
As much as he misses chances, I think this is a good signing for Palace. They've been crying out for a striker. They have been crying out for a striker. Sorry, Benteke, Mateta. They're not really that guy. I think Edouard can chip in with some valuable goals for them, man. I think Zaha, him, Gallagher. Finally, Crystal Palace have brought something fresh to their team again. Like, Edouard's not the most clinical in it. Like, he does miss chances, but however, when you watch him, he's always involved in a game somehow, whether it's missing chances or scoring goals. The fact that his name is in the commentator's mouth is what makes him effective. And I think that for Palace, he's better than the options they've got up front. And I think 15 million for a 23-year-old who starts for France in the under-21s, how can that not be a good signing for me? Like, it's not 30 million.
I think he's already got 3 goals this year in the league straight away this season.
Yeah.
I think last year he got 18.
Yeah.
You can't really complain with that for Crystal Palace.
50 million, 100%. Do I think Edouard's more of a threat than Benteke? Yeah, I do, in terms of overall play, running in behind, pace, effectiveness. He's younger. I definitely think he adds more. When I watch Palace play, I think he's going to add more to their game than Benteke. Would you agree, Bains?
Yeah, 100%. Listen, Benteke, to be fair, Benteke towards the end of the season last year did do all right, You never know. But it's another option kind of thing,
Yeah,
which for
100%.
Crystal Palace point of view is brilliant.
Yeah. Wow, what a list. Is that it?
Renato Sanchez, obviously that move broke down. Let's see, top 3 signings then. We have to add one more.
Right. So do you agree with me that Varane is in there?
Yeah. Looking at it now, yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, comments, boy. You got to help me with this one as well.
I think Lukaku's gone, Rafa Varane's there, and then there's one other.
So Lukaku, Rafael Varane, and one other.
I'm tempted to say Danny Ings.
Yeah, the comments are talking facts. You know, I'm tempted to put Ings, man.
Sancho,
real talk.
Cristiano.
My vote's casted. I'm going with Ings because the fact that you guarantees you probably 20 goals fit. A lot of clubs could have been in for him. Yeah, I think the comments are talking. You got some good guys in the comments today, Bains, man. Yeah, they know. I think my vote's Ings. I think my vote is Ings. You got Lukaku, Varane. We've got a centre back. We've got a striker. And I think if we're looking at great signing, it's got to be from one of them. And I think Ings over Buendia. I think Anderson doesn't go in there. Grealish, we already know that that's a great signing, but it's not top 3 of the summer, I think, in terms of what he adds to City. I think Ings adds more to Villa than what Grealish adds to City. So on that, I'm going to go with Danny Ings.
Yeah, I think there's more
people not in there.
Nah, listen, I'm tempted. But I think there's more people saying Danny Ings in it, which is fine.
Yeah.
So Danny Ings has moved to top 3 best signings of the summer. Below top 3. Wow. We only have 2 people below par.
Wow.
You know what?
I might have to top 3 worst signings. Do you think Ramsdale might have to go in there?
I think he might. Yeah, I think Ramsdale goes in, you know.
Yeah, I think Ramsdale goes in, man.
I think, you know what, yeah, I don't think you can actually put Phil Walker in worst signings kind of thing.
Nah. I think we might have to have 2. Daniel James, you know. Yeah, you know, I think we've done very well, you know.
Yeah, I'll probably just keep it like this. This South thing we said, I think both of us said is a brilliant signing on a loan.
Yeah.
That's the bit that needed the depth.
Yeah, 100%. I think without Jorginho and Kante, and you've only got Kovacic left, I think if you're going to try and go for all 4 trophies, you need someone in there. And also, Adrian, the fact that he's left-footed as well just gives them a couple more options. So I think for 5 million, I think that's a great purchase. But
other than that, I think we've done quite well with this list, you know.
Yeah, I really do. I think that is...
You know what? Wait.
Where do we put Dan James? Oh, in average. Yeah, that's good. We didn't put him in good. Yeah. I like that.
Wait. Just carry on talking for a second.
Yeah. I think Dan James is definitely in the average bracket. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, if you just joined in us as well, smash the like and subscribe button. I'm Tyrone from Never a Foul, and we obviously got Statman Bains, so make sure you're smashing the like and subscribe button. There we go. Oh my God, you man, get onto him, people. Get onto him. Tell him how it is.
I think that's a lot better. That's the best way that we can end it.
He's in his own category. Yeah, we'll just put him in the GOAT. There we go.
You can't
the
really
GOAT is home.
That.
The GOAT is home. Do you know what? Yeah, because you're not putting him in top 3 signings. You're just putting him in his own section. I like it.
Humans can't be. Lions can't be compared to humans.
Yeah, it's true. Him and Messi, different breed. So yeah, they got to go in there. Yeah, his name doesn't deserve to be in the Buendia category still.
Exactly. Bring this video back one more time.
One more time. They don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
Tell them, Cristiano. But anyway, I think that's the perfect way to wrap this video up.
That was a 6 stream, man. Proper big stream, man.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Never a Foul. The link is in the title.
Love that. Thank you so much for watching, people. Big up Bains for having me as well. Hopefully Bains might be on tomorrow as well. We've got to talk about what we're doing tomorrow. Obviously, it's a big deadline day moves obviously taking place. It's going to be a bit of a chaotic week. But yeah, man, big up for watching. Obviously, myself, Tyrone MC __ on Twitter, Never a Foul on YouTube and Twitter as well. And most importantly, if you're here, it's so easy to hit that subscribe button for Bains, man. So that support is sick for him, man.
Yeah, make sure you guys like the video. Go comment your thoughts because this should be interesting to read. But anyway, big up everyone.
All right, round.
watching.
Wait. Quickly,
Yeah.
how many goals does Ronaldo get for you this season in the league?
Golden Boot.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not
And he
gonna
don't-
say
he
gold.
doesn't
I'm just gonna say Golden Boot.
and for me, he's not in the top 3. Done.
We'll see. But anyway, big up everyone for watching.